Okay, so it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. I've been here since 6:30, so I had a bit of a lie-in this morning. TB test result today. So depending on what happens today, we'll either be shut down with TB if we get a failure, and then we'll be on the 60-day testing regime, or we'll go clear. Now, if we go clear, that means we can sell the calves we've got. It also means I'm not quite sure what testing regime we'll be back on then, whether we'll be back on to yearly testing or 60 days. No, we're not going to be on 60 days, so I'll have to find that out. But basically, hopefully we'll go clear. I had a quick look at the cows earlier, couldn't see any lumps on them, but we'll have another look at them in a bit. I'm not expecting to find any reactors in the calves. Realistically, it's very unlikely that calves will go down. They do sometimes, but they're less likely to, because they're not exposed to anything much apart from their mother or the other calves they're with, and there's a lot less risk of them picking up TB from, say, the wildlife, the badgers or something, if they're out in the field, because they just don't get that exposure. So if we're going to fail, we'll probably fail on the cows we've tested. So anyway, fingers crossed, everyone. Let's see how we go. Well, not very long now. The vet will be here at 9 o'clock. Cheers. Okay, so here's the two cows, ready for when the vet turns up. It's a bit of deja vu. They're back in the yard, ready for her. You can see if you see any lumps. Nothing too obvious on there. They injected on the other side from the test from the previous time, so that you don't get a possible reaction from what had gone on before. The other one I can't really see. She's a bit flighty, that one. 992. Zoom in. That's it. You just hide behind there. You can't see. Okay, so well, this one looks all right. That one, this hair's all roughed up, but I think that's probably because the cow's been licking it or something. I mean, they've been in isolation together, so probably licked each other, probably on the patch. Right, we'll see what happens when the vet turns up. In the meantime, keep your fingers crossed, and we'll see how we go. The boys are helping move a straw bale, so they're with me today. They're gonna be here for the morning, and then I'm going off. We're going to the Concord Museum, so I might do a vlog about that later. Look at the muscles here. Yeah. Go on, boys. Are you rolling? Oh, Harry, you're fine. Oh, Jackie, you managed to lift that all on your own. Harry's down. Man down.
There we go.
Right, we're still. Oh, we found a stone. We're still waiting for the vet to arrive, aren't we?
Yeah, should be here any minute.
Should be here any minute. And
then
you go up on the hay barn. You want to ride? Oh, I'll have to turn this off then if I got to pull you. Right, we'll do that.
I can film.
Well, you can't film and ride.
Yeah, I can sit on it.
Oh, you're going to do that? All right.
Whoa.
Here, I'll give you the camera then. Right,
I won't be the back.
Unless you want to do the filming, Jack.
I'll film at the back.
You film at the back.
Oh.
All right.
Yay!
Ready?
Here we go.
Ready?
Whee!
Oh,
Whoa.
God. This is where I'm going to be worn out.
Hey! Good hell! Come on, push in.
Alright. I used to be pulled on this by my dad when I was your age.
But he's not here.
He's not here anymore.
Yeah. Sadly, he passed away. Come on! Dad, push from the back! Help it! Help it! Come on, Dad. You've got big muscles. You can do better. Oh, this is really fun. Yay! We're doing it! Don't just film me. You're going to film him as well. Are you going to film him? Wow. Yay! Here he comes. Hello. Hello. Whee!
Oh dear. Anyway.
That one looks like a
So,
Then I have a car.
that's Dad's job to pull kids on trolleys. Anyway, we're waiting for the vet still. Here's one of the calves going to be tested. It's the Belgian Blue here. This one's been suckling this cow. We put several different calves on this cow because she's got bad legs, so we're not milking her. And this calf is doing quite well now. It was a bit of a skinny one to start with. So we're just waiting. Hopefully that'll pass the test. British Blue now, but it used to be called Belgian Blue.
Where are the cows that you need?
They're in the shed ready for.
Down there in the shed?
Yeah.
Good. I like to call them Belgian Blues.
Do you?
They're
Okay.
British Blues, but...
Right, let's see what happens now when the vet comes. Okay, so the vet has arrived. We'll see how we go.
Yep.
Oh. Alright. Ooh. She's fine. That one's one down. One down, one to go. Let's hope this one's a good one as well. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Right, that's a few. Careful. Few cows have passed, just the calves.
So we pass now?
Well, if the cows have passed, just see what happens with the calves. Okay, right. Okay, so I'm with the team, and we have a very good result, don't we, boys?
We passed!
We passed. What a result that is. Big relief. I've just phoned through to DEFRA with the details. The vet sent the Heresy. Dancing with calves, better than dancing with wolves. DEFRA have now got the information that we're no longer under restrictions, so they've just got to lift those restrictions, movement restrictions, and then hopefully these calves will be going to market on Saturday. So anyone at Sedgemoor on Saturday morning, I'm hoping to see anyone there. Come and say hello. I'll be there about 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that. Right, leave the calves now. I think they want left alone. The only thing I would say about having inconclusive cows is, boys, come out from the calves now. Sorry, as I was trying to say while the monkeys are behind me, the only thing about having inconclusive reactors that go clear is that you still got that worry of why did they go inconclusive? So,
whoa.
Have they potentially got...
Oh, my leg. Oh.
Oh. Doesn't matter, you've got to laugh. Anyway, I've got to go, so it looks like someone's just turned up. Okay, see you in a bit.